We have James and Tim, who have both been on camera tonight. Of course, James playing Ramanap Red, and Tim is on the Black-Red Aggro train. So I have with me Moonbase Market's very own Joey Mispegel. Joey.
Hey guys, how's it going?
So let's see what we got here. Should be a fairly quick match, as two aggro decks usually do.
Now, can we tell who won the die roll? Do we know that yet? Have they done that?
I'm sure we're about to find out, yeah. So, players consulting their hands here. Oh, and wow.
Was that unnatural stamina?
It's been on camera literally all night, and it has been a big old blowout every single time it's been casted.
Yeah. It's really hard to play around. I actually had a match where I played around it, and they weren't playing it, and they were like, "Why didn't you just kill me?" And I was like, "Well, if you have unnatural stamina, I'm dead." They're like, "What's that card?"
Right. And that's pretty much the only reason I actually knew what it was is because last night I was playing on Moto, and my opponent just blew me out of the water with it. So.
Yeah. Good. Instructed?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Good for me. Now I know what it is, and I can commentate properly, but...
Now, I drafted a ton of Amonkhet. So
I heard it was pretty sweet. I didn't get to
it was nice
draft much of it. But
in that limited format, very nice.
So
it looks like we got a mulligan. Still can't really tell who's on the play, but I'm going to go ahead and say... I would assume Ramunap's favored in this. He's already... So, when you add a color to a aggressive deck, obviously...
Right, so that is... Good point, because that is the one thing Tim's deck on camera tonight has struggled with, is lands coming into the battlefield untapped, or tapped, rather. So...
Ooh.
Yeah, we're reading it. What's up? Rock's Faithmender. What's up? What's up?
Love that card. What would you like us to read, Rock's Faithmender? Here we go.
One of them is reviving. That's not good.
Interesting.
Is it me?
Joey. Okay, it's me.
All right, so let's turn you down a little bit. How's that?
Thank you, Rox. Does that help a little?
We appreciate it. That's why we have the chat on cameras, to connect with the community. So we definitely appreciate the feedback.
Looks like we got to keep on 5.
It hasn't helped.
It's still bad? Okay.
Kind of echo. So maybe your mic is picking up me? Regardless, we are going to continue on. So Earthshaker Kinra here for Tim, going to attack for 4. Gotcha. No, neither of us are...
Yeah. We'll try to fix the issue as we progress, if we can. Yeah, my speakers aren't on at all, actually. So we've got, let's see, 17 to 12. He missed a play here. James seems to be firing on all cylinders, so I would be surprised if... Bearded standard, yes, very much. It looks like a... It looks like an Iron Maiden concert on stage, right? All we need is a mosh pit.
And the metal.
Oh, there. So. Sounds better? Excellent.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Alex is a master.
I try my best,
All right,
guys
so we're
and
coming
gals.
in for 4.
Ooh, lightning strike
on the Kenra, which seems decent. I mean, he's got 2
Not
cards,
anymore.
Yeah. Lightning striking either of those creatures feels rough. Let's see. So Tim's kind of tanking now on his second main phase. He passes. All right, here we go.
Is that Soul Scar Mage?
Yep. Yeah, Soul Scar Mage. He's got a... Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. This is probably going to start putting it away if he doesn't have like a push or something here. So we're coming in for 5, 6. Puts him to 8. 7. 3, 5. Yeah, 8. Yeah, I think this game's pretty much over. Claim to fame.
Claim to fame.
Sure. Brings back the Kenra.
It's definitely not the position you want to be in.
Yeah.
To have to block with
the
Kenra.
Yeah, because he's just not winning this race unless he plays something. I can't tell what's in Tim's hand, but this is in a tough spot for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you never want to be playing a Earthshaker Kenra to block.
It feels like playing the old defensive glory bringer.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, it's not the best spot.
Alright, so he's thinking through his options here, which he...
Oh, wow. So he...
I mean...
YOLO squad.
He can't block with the Dread Wanderers.
Yeah.
That one's coming in for sure. Oh, man. James just has 5 cards, all gas.
Yeah, James has got all the little toys here.
Yeah. He's pretty much in the driver's seat. And he is at 6, so if he convinces himself, I think I see a lightning strike in his hand. So he's got lethal, pseudo-lethal.
Yeah. You think he
Tim
might?
has stone nothing.
As long as he doesn't talk himself out of it, yeah.
Right, exactly. The fact that Tim claimed to fame that turn instead of just waiting to eternalize the Earthshaker makes me think that last card's probably not a land.
Yeah. So James pouring over his options here, really consulting his hand, kind of in the tank.
Taking his time. He doesn't want to throw this one away. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much what I thought was going to happen there.
Yep.
Let's see if this is a blank or not. I believe if Tim... Yeah, this game's just... Good night, sweet prince.
Yep, and there's the final dagger. So James going to win this first game. Pretty quick fashion, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Tim did mull the 5, so...
Yeah,
rough.
I mean, yeah. So, what does Ramanap Red bring in this matchup? What would you bring in if you were sitting in James's seat?
Well, if he has... I like having 2 Magma Sprays in my sideboard for Ramunap, and that would definitely be really good in this match because I saw, obviously the Dread Wanderer. And then in one of Tim's opening hands, he had Scrap Heap Scrounger.
Definitely. And we've seen Tim tonight quite a bit. I think might be even his 3rd time on camera.
Oh, wow.
Well, we've been in between matches. We've had a lot of aggro matches up, so we've been putting other in the same round. Yeah,
sure.
Exactly.
Okay.
So he's been on camera, and, I mean, he hasn't lost yet, so.
Yeah. Has he lost any games other than the one we just watched?
I think he has lost 1.
Wow.
So, yeah. Very innovative deck. Very sweet deck.
I don't think I've seen Claim to Fame in a deck yet.
Yeah, I remember that card being like, the sky is falling in Modern because Grixis Death Shadow is going to be like it's going to get shadow banned. It's going to get shadow banned, but clearly not the case.
Well, and like, so a lot of people don't talk about Orzhov Charm.
That is true.
Which, I also haven't seen that happen.
No.
But, you can end step reanimate a Death Shadow with that.
Yeah.
It's actually super intuitive as well because you lose life equal to its casting cost. So it even gives you a slight bump.
So you lose 1 life. Wow.
Yeah.
So maybe there is a 4-color Death Shadow deck out there.
Right?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, there already has been 4-color Shadowlists that have done well. I would assume that some of the higher-ups have tested the card. It just doesn't make the cut.
So yeah, for everyone watching, we appreciate you. It looks like we got a bumper in viewership here, so somebody's stream must end and guys are filing in. But yeah, we're Moonbase Market. We stream like 5, sometimes 6 times a week. This is our first stream we've done standard, so we've done Legacy, we've done Modern, and of course we have the schedule up there. That's not necessarily our stream schedule, but that is our store schedule. So. But this is our first stream standard event, and yeah, we've got it all. Iconic Masters Draft we've streamed Unstable Draft, so definitely if you're looking for an awesome Twitch to follow, hit that follow button, support us. We actually just became affiliate too, so if you want to support us even more, we greatly appreciate it. Hit that sub button. We appreciate your time today.
So just to up the ante a little, Alex, we got hopefully 2 more games of Magic left.
Hopefully.
From now to the end of the match, if we get a sub, the next person to sub will receive a Unstable Island.
Very cool, for free. So
we will mail it to you in a top loader, protected.
Very cool.
So yeah, just a little incentive.
And yeah, moonbasemarket.com too. We have over 1 million cards probably now in stock. There's a lot. So yeah, just if anyone does want to sub, an island going straight to them. So you're pretty much making your money back.
Right. If you sub, make sure and stay on. We'll get your information and such to make sure you get your card. All right, and here we are on to game 2. Looks like we have both players keeping 7.
So both players.
Some discussion before the match starts.
James so stoic looking when he plays. Like, come at me, bro.
Right.
And that shirt that James is wearing is also for sale. $15 for that and the playmat. So you can check those out on our website as well.
We actually also just got in hoodies.
Hoodies. Oh,
this evening.
Sweet.
So we're working together a package deal for a T-shirt, hoodie, and
playmat. Sweet. Do we know how much that's going to be yet, or?
I know that the T-shirt is $15 normally, the hoodie is $25 normally, and I know you can get the T-shirt and hoodie without the playmat for $35. So
very cool. Sweet. So it looks like both players kind of had the same opening turns.
A little bow mat action.
Yep. Glint Sleeve going to replace the energy here.
Yeah.
So Glint Sleeve's very good and has been really good on camera tonight.
Yeah, that card's just incredible.
Yeah. Menace is a very, very good mechanic.
So Tim started with 2 Aether Hubs?
Yep.
Okay. So that can get a little dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Like I was saying before the match, that's been the one downside of Tim's deck tonight on camera is the mana base is just a little, like you said, you put in that second color and the wheels could fall off.
It could cause stumbles.
Yes.
Like if James has some removal for that Glint Sleeve here. Okay.
Soulscar Mage.
If James was able to fire off a removal spell on that Glint Sleeve, I think he could choke him off of colors pretty quickly. Oh wow, he's spending it. Okay. All right. Rock's Faith Minder. Okay, so if Reaver. All right. Does that work, Rock's Faith Minder?
What about that?
Does that help at all?
So turns them all sideways here for Tim. Sweet. Hit that follow button.
Please do. Oh, man, that was a good turn for Tim.
Yeah. Mucho attackers. So James contemplating his play here.
Yeah, James is going to need a little help.
Let's see. He's got an abrade.
Is that what the full art card is? An abrade, maybe? It might be a glory bringer. I don't think I'd bring in glory bringers in this match. James is definitely in a spot where he needs to think this through. So.
Hey, Rock's Faith Minder. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
bro.
Very cool. Appreciate the love.
Nickname is already. I don't hate the nickname Reverb. It's kind of cool. Makes me sound like an Overwatch character or something like that.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
This is a blowout.
I love that card.
Yes.
Invigorated Rampage, I believe, is what he's casting. Is that? Yeah. So, this is a card that I believe Shuhei Nakamura kind of started playing out of the sideboard of his red deck. He got 9th at a GP the same weekend as the Atlanta GP.
Let's put that card on stream. There we go.
So, yeah. Really, really neat card. Just a straight blowout when you put that on a, so many people are just in the I'll chump Hazarat mode, and then you're like, oh, by the way, he's 9 power trampler.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
Yeah,
seems pretty good.
Typically they're dead immediately. Looks like. Let's see. So, oh, there's a black source. Okay. So Tim's got 2, 4, 6, 7 power.
Can't quite see what's in his hand either.
I see a claim to fame.
Oh, okay, Dread Wanderer, sure.
It looks like he might have 2 cards left, and I know one of them is claim to fame.
So another all-out attack here by Tim. Definitely a deck that doesn't want to be in any blocking position, so.
Yeah, definitely not. Well, I mean, two of his creatures on board can't block.
Yeah.
So, what do
This
we
is
got?
Chandra's
Chandra's
defeat.
defense.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, defeat, not defense. Interesting. Yeah, that's a great card in this match.
Oh, yeah. So James going to drop to 8 on the attack here.
Tim's at 9. It's going to be hard for us to do 9 damage, I think.
Yeah, he almost needs like Hazaret at this point, but he just draws a land, unfortunately, for James.
Yeah, I see.
Gonna play the pretty full art.
Land. He has a Hazaret, I believe. Yeah. He has a Hazaret, a land.
So a Hazaret doesn't even do it, though, right?
No.
Because he's got 3 cards in his hand? 2 cards in his hand. But yeah, he can't attack with it.
So he has to, I believe he'll have to, yeah, he's going to be on defense here. If he
really needed to have just 1 card in his hand.
Yeah.
That would be ideal. So, Tim going to take a draw. Didn't quite see it. He's been very good at shielding his hand all night.
The mystery.
Yes. mulling over his options here, surveying the battlefield.
Ooh. So,
What?
like I
Ooh.
said, claim to fame.
Ooh.
So if he claims the shaker,
Ooh, then he gets to make
he
something.
gets a free block, or a free blocker out of the way.
Yeah.
6-7. So he could get him to 1 with just that card. If he. Yeah, he doesn't have a way to
So, that is a Glory Bringer though in James's
make.
hand.
Is it?
It
Yeah,
is.
I thought it was the.
Oh, so that means Hazaret she'll be able to attack next turn. So if he doesn't kill James, and he attacks all out, Tim's just dead here.
Correct.
So wow.
That would be a very interesting turn of events. Here comes the claim, I bet.
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now this really.
What is he going to do? Is he going
could
to
leave back the Bomat Courier.
Okay, so now Soulscar Mage isn't going to be able to block this turn.
Yeah, so that means Glint Sleeve Siphoner can't be blocked.
Right, because it's got Menace, of course.
It's got Menace. He's got 1 energy, so that'll put him to 2 energy. He could draw a card next turn, but
Man,
that's never going to matter.
This is a sweet.
Yeah,
this is a sweet game.
This is a tight game here.
So let's see what he decides to do. Because if he attacks with everything here, he is dead on the swing back, and I'm sure James knows that too. Because he gets to play his land and then Glory Bring.
I guess the one thing, since we can't see Tim's. Oh, looks like a land.
He could have a piece of removal. I guess
He could have a unlicensed disintegration. He has.
That would be really good.
8 artifact creatures in his deck, so it makes some amount of sense to have access to like maybe 2 or 3 of that card.
Looks like a land and something else I can't quite see. We haven't seen him play Unlicensed Disintegration yet, but it would make sense to be in the deck.
Right.
So he's going to use his last piece of energy here. Or no.
That's the extra point. So now James has to block. Yeah.
Okay, so then he has 9 on the way back, though.
So this is a swing on the
10?
way.
He's got 10 on the way back.
Out. I think this might be game. This
is intense. This is awesome.
I really like to see Tim's hand. I think I saw a Canyon Slough.
Yeah, I think that was one of the cards.
I think so. Just gonna 3 on?
Playing it safe, maybe?
Interesting.
He
just 3.
If he just attacks with just these 2, though, he doesn't die on the crackback.
True. He also doesn't. He also kind of. Well, he doesn't waste the Earthshaker trigger. He's utilizing it.
Right.
Getting in with the. These two Dreadwanderers can't block. I don't know why.
Right, you gotta attack with them.
I have no clue why they're not getting in the red zone here. That seems like a misstep to me.
So Tim gonna pass back here.
Okay.
James.
So maybe Tim has the soul read.
Maybe.
You know.
So I didn't quite catch. Did he draw land?
I don't believe so.
He's obviously got 4 in the air. If he chooses to deploy this Glory Bringer, and here's James. Look at that, just mulling over his options.
I really like Glory Bringer Exert on the Glint Sleeve. Because that thing's scary.
To stop the card draw? Sure.
Well, the card draw and just the menace itself, you know, it mitigates certain things like, you know, James, we know what's in Tim's hand for the most part. We have 1 mystery card, 1 land.
Yeah.
So, James...
We've got Glory Bringer.
James's shoes. Here we go.
Yep,
okay,
and there we go.
Okay.
So that is going to activate this Hazaret to be able to attack like we were talking about earlier. But how does he want to attack? Because I hope for James's sake he realizes that the Dreadwanderers can't block.
Right.
Because otherwise that's going to mess his math up a lot. Because
just sending the dragon makes sense. Leaves him back with 3 blockers. He can kill the Glint Sleeve. Tim will have 4 attackers, which will only really yield 1 damage. So it's a decent attack.
So, Hazaret Okay, yeah, I figured.
Now it's lethal. He has to block one of them. He has to block Hazaret.
Well, yeah, he can't block Glorybringer.
I like this attack a lot. Yeah. So he has to block Hazaret. He gets to exert on the.
Oh, and this is gonna make it to where Glint Sleeve Siphoner can't draw a card for Tim either because he's gonna activate it. But he's exchanging. Oh, okay, that's the 4/3. Whenever you cast it, you discard a card. That's what that card is.
2 mana 4/3. Okay.
So yeah, Tim here obviously would rather trade that energy resource instead of one card. He gets 4 essentially,
Right.
so that's fine. But yep, and that is exerted.
Exert.
Tim gonna drop to 5.
Did he exert on the Bowmaker?
Looks like it.
Oh,
Well, because he can't activate the Glint Sleeve now, but the Glint Sleeve does get to crack back.
Right.
So looks like he's gonna create a chump blocker.
I think James might have had a. I can't see a world where that's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Regardless, it's easy playing armchair magic.
Exactly.
We're
Yeah.
here, they're there.
Yep.
So
Very much. Oh,
very
that's
sick
a cool
swamp.
land.
Yes. That's the Khan Swamp. That's awesome.
Huh.
They had those special foil processes. So let's see here what goodies Tim
Uh-oh.
picked up. Oof.
That's 2 for sure. Oh yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah.
lethal. I'm pretty sure.
So regardless of what regardless of what
just
James did there, he was just dead anyway. So this match will go to game 3. Sweet, that's what we want. Just because it's a lot more fun for us and a lot more fun for you all. So wow, that was a fun game.
So I think if James exerted on the Glint Sleeve though, he would have went to 1.
Would have went to 1 instead.
Yeah. Unless, of course, Tim played another card, which he
Yeah.
didn't have to there, so we don't
Right.
know.
And maybe that's what they're talking about here, but
Could be.
yep, as it stands, going to game 3.
Exciting
My
match.
my favorite part about commentating is watching game 3s.
Yeah.
So
Seeing both decks sideboarded for their match,
yeah,
getting to be on the play.
absolutely.
Yeah. So.
So this was a question that Alex had asked me earlier. What is your favorite standard deck you've ever played? Mine was, and it wasn't very competitive, but it was during Scars. There was a Pure Steel Paladin blue-white deck that was like, it was okay.
Sure.
But it was kind of budget, but I was just starting playing like standard and stuff. But that was mine. What's yours, though?
Oh, boy. Well,
A lot of standard seasons you've been through, Joey Miss Pagel.
for a very long time. One that sticks out the most for me is whenever Cold Snap was in
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm old. There's 2. They kind of both tied for me. One was mono blue with not Rune Snag. Maybe it was Rune Snag. It was a 2 mana. It was a 2 mana counter spell. Counter target spell unless the controller pays 2.
I think that is Rune
each.
Snag.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the...
But the focus of the deck was just counter everything, stick it to fairy,
Oh.
and
Looks...
then flash in a Platinum Angel and have Pact of Negations.
Oh, so you never lose.
So
You
don't
just
have to
counter
make the
everything.
pact,
Yeah. That's awesome. That's sweet.
It was a lot of fun.
Definitely sounds like it. So it looks like James here is going to mulligan. Not happy about it, as you can see. Tim kind of smirking a little bit.
Mulling on the play. I mean, Tim had to do it in game 1, so
Yep.
little.
It evened out.
Yep.
So
2, 4, 6 cards. Okay.
wow, it looks like all of our other standard matches are done. Who would have thought this match would be the longest to be played?
Okay, we gotta keep.
We picked it because it would go quick.
Yeah, right.
All right, so
I
we are
believe
off
that
to
was
the
a
races.
stride to the top,
That's good.
and we are off. No turn one play. That's fine.
Ramanap, gonna take a
Okay.
point. So
Bloodlust inside.
yes, this is the guy that gives. Okay, he's not having none of it.
Okay.
Regardless of what it is, it's dead now. So
Scorched Desert, ping, pass. Okay. I see 2 Raminap runes in his hand. He's got a bunch of lands.
yeah, it's
gonna be rough.
incredible how much Ramanap Red does just incremental points of damage that adds up over a long period of time.
It really is.
So, oh wow, another Ramanap Ruins though.
We got a Minotaur, maybe? Yeah, I think that's an Ankar Upcrasher. Yep.
Yep, absolutely.
He's offering the trade. I think I
Yeah.
like this trade.
Because I mean,
the sheer card advantage that,
yeah,
that Tim has now.
it would bury James.
Well, and if he has a Clave to Fame, it's just going to be
Blah.
absurd.
Yeah. So Tim's mana working with him. Oh, that's gonna be big. So
looks like
that is.
Tim missed the ETB energy trigger.
Ooh, that's.
We are F&M, so if he remembers it,
Yeah.
it's getting a little too far past
Yeah.
it.
But that is Ether Sphere Harvester, so.
There's another Bloodlust Decider. He's going to crew. He's going to gain the energy now.
Yeah, so he noticed it.
Yeah. So James doesn't have any qualms with it, so we don't have any qualms with it.
That's very good, though. That's exactly what he wanted to be doing.
Yeah.
It's something that we haven't seen from Tim's deck.
Oh, and another.
Oh my goodness.
That's just.
James
okay.
on them.
Well, James just spiked his Aether Sphere Harvester, so we might have a standoff here.
But what else is in his hand? Is that
It's another Ramunap.
Glory Bringer? I think that might be the pro facepalm.
Yeah,
exactly.
right. Glory Bringer, yeah, okay.
Yep. So
Okay,
he's gonna.
Well, we have a game.
So he roasted the Glint Sleeve. Tim gonna untap, take a draw. Draws a mountain.
He's gonna
Crew up, maybe? No.
think about crewing. He's gonna crew.
I think you just crew as long. keep
Yeah.
trying to attack and gain
Yeah.
life, because yeah, James is gonna have a rough time beating this Aether Sphere Harvester.
Dread
Sure.
Wanderer. Okay.
And both of these players are undefeated. They're both 3-0. So a lot of packs on the line, a lot of store credit on the line here.
There's another Glory Bringer. Okay.
We have a.
Okay, we have a game, folks. All right. Sometimes you play a bunch of lands and then 2 dragons. You didn't know this was Legion standard. did you?
Right? Oh my gosh. Rorik's Bladewing.
Right.
Get ya.
Oh no! Don't do it, James. So he's falling into the trap of exerting.
Overexerting, potentially. Overexerting himself.
That's almost punny.
I try.
But yes, I believe he wins that race 9 times out of 10. Not to say that he's not still going to, but I just don't really care for that particular exert, especially on a card that.
Yeah, that's something I had trouble with whenever I was playing it in my sideboard of my blue-red control deck, was I just always want to exert when it was incorrect to. So
right.
it's an easy trap to fall into, but
It is. It feels just like free removal. It
Yeah.
feels like you have a free card,
but it's
essentially.
not quite free.
Right.
So, yep. Gonna attack here with
Another
Aether Sphere.
lifelink Smash.
Boy,
11 to 19.
he's
but I mean,
gained 9 life off this Aether Sphere Harvester.
It's a really strong card.
Pretty good. All right.
Okay. That's another
So-
good looking one here. I think Tim's looking to outvalue him now. It's looking brain. So
They're the 2 undefeateds.
yeah.
So, I mean, we thought the match would be quick. But as it stands, James,
That shaker
Earthshaker, yep.
makes the thing that can't block not able to block. I guess that's his energy.
Sure.
We're going to
Gonna exert again.
exert. Yeah, I feel like if I'm going to exert, I would exert on the Bloodlust Insider to keep the thing that's going to stay gone. No teamer decks.
There was
So
a Sultai energy deck. There was one teamer energy deck. Yeah, of our 10 standard players. Keep in mind we fired 2 8-person draft pods, a 10-person standard event, and an 8-person legacy event. We put standard on because we haven't had standard yet. So, yeah, there's one teamer energy. But
yeah, we're trying to represent a little bit of everything.
yeah, absolutely.
Interesting. Did he abrade? So Tim abraded the Earthshaker Kenra, not the
Ether Sphere. Wow.
Ether Sphere Harvester. All right, interesting. Maybe he's just got another abrade. Got a land. Tim's running out of cards. Not the worst thing in the world, but he's got a Dread Wanderer and a Scrap Heap Scrounger with a lot of food.
Yeah. Bunch of food.
One Ramunap Ruin in play, so James is effectively at 9, but
The hairiest by far, yes. Beard aggro, as you said earlier.
right. Mono beard aggro.
Right. So, gonna take a point here off the desert.
James also has a ton of deserts. You seeing this?
Yeah, you can start to
So,
ramming
like,
up him out of the game pretty
I
quickly.
think if he calms down on not exerting every turn, he's just
Gonna get there.
it's gonna make it very
So,
easy.
does James not have any cards in hand?
No, he does
And Tim has one, so
not. He can also eternalize his Earthshaker.
pretty good.
Yeah.
4/4.
He could 12 him. He's at 16.
It's pretty good.
12 him, untap.
And then
yeah. Well, I'm sorry, he can't 12 him this turn because, like I said, because he exerted a little too much. But
So we could 4 him, then 12 him.
he could 8 him this turn, so 4, 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so the Kenra gives him...
But maybe you want to wait a turn to do that. That way, if he gets a blocker, maybe. I don't know. Just a line.
yeah. If he ever gets a blocker, then you just start crewing your Harvester, right?
Yeah.
So James doesn't have any cards. Did he just pass? Okay.
Oh,
so
a second abrade. Okay.
I mean, that almost had to be there, right?
Yeah.
Like,
There's the energy.
yeah, there we go.
Didn't quite catch what he did. Hey.
Tim also is out of cards.
Body rolls. Appreciate the subscribe. There we go.
Oh,
Body rolls. We
body rolls.
appreciate you.
Hope
You are
like unstable islands,
yes,
bruh.
because you just won yourself an unstable island.
So we're going to figure out a way to get your
Yeah,
mailing address.
You can like DM it to us on Twitter, maybe. That'd be a good
sure,
way.
I'm fine with that. You wanna? Can you message him your Twitter account?
Yeah. Well, he could just DM us on Twitter, the Moonbase Market.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that would be the best way to do it, I think. And then we'll get his information, and you will get an unstable island worth
All right.
$4. So
Body rolls. Look for Moonbase Market on Twitter. Send us.
and yeah, it should be on the it's on the scrolling on the bottom.
So Tim spiked a claim to fame. He got a glint sleeve. We have the crew of the Harvester. Okay, I like this. He's gonna give the Harvester one more power for a turn. And he's gonna put James to 4 and gain 4 life and go to 20. So I really think James can. Excellent, thanks, Body Rolls. Well, thanks for the sub. You'll see a lot more of us.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We put a lot of time and effort into this stream,
wow.
so we appreciate that you appreciate us.
Okay, so
and here we go.
we
He's
officially just had a Glorybringer chump block.
Not where you want to be if you're James.
You know, F&Ms are great for people to learn.
Hey, T-Mac, appreciate the follow. Let's give some love to T-Mac.
We like these last few minute followers and subs, guys. Thank you so much.
Hey.
There we go.
Dark Lance.
87.
Appreciate you.
Got a Soul Scar Mage up the top.
Yeah, we were...
What are the odds that he doesn't exert Glorybringer this turn? Pretty close to 0, right?
We shall see. He's picking him up to attack with him, so...
There we go.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
And there's the token. Okay. This time he's like, I'm just going to put this token here.
Yeah.
So...
Instead of de-sleeving my Texas foil.
Right. So, Body Rolls, you're the one who just subbed. DM us on Instagram. If you have an Instagram, just DM us on Instagram. If you don't, let us know before we go off the air. We will get your email address, and we will figure out how to get that island to you. So,
but whichever way is most convenient for you to get us your shipping address.
Yeah.
We will make sure that you get some sort of contact from us.
Yes.
Memnar?
Which one?
Right. Well, you could go to moonbasemarket.com and find out.
Yeah, that is an option.
Off the top of my head, I would say around $7.
And we do TCG the lowest price of whatever.
Yes, we sell TCG low.
Yeah.
And accounting for a condition.
Of course.
James is in trouble.
Yeah, James and
yeah, here's the Dread Wanderer finally. Yeah, I really think once he went down the
exert every turn. Yeah.
I think he just lost sight of the race. And this is 2 racing decks.
Yeah. I didn't quite see what James drew there. Gonna scoop it up. Yeah. So yeah, Tim gonna take down this tournament. He's gonna win 2 games over 1 against Ramanap Red. His black-red aggro is his brew. See, I love the brews. Yeah, I love the brews. But yeah, he's gonna take down this tournament, this F&M. He's gonna win a bunch of packs or
store credit.
Facebook. Yes, definitely. Body Rolls. Message us on Facebook. We will.
Perfect. Yes, thank you, Body Rolls. We'll make sure you get your crispy Pack Fresh Island.
Oh yes. So.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for all the follows, all the views. Here's our schedule again. If you're local, please come by. Even if you just want to hang out and play some casual Magic or any games, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. We do fighting games. We do a ton of stuff. But yeah, come on by.
But yeah, that is
JPEY. JOEY. Yeah.
Dodoy. Jeppy.
Giuseppe.
So yeah, that is
reverb, apparently.
Yeah. We're as we said, we're constantly working on our product. We appreciate the feedback.